In with your boy. Yeah. This is a question that's posed. Why do they always compare black players throwing antics on the sideline? They try to make them seem like the bad guy. But when it's the white quarterback or the white person on the sideline getting mad or the pink guy, everybody cool with it. What up, Still the King in the building? What up, Know the Ledge? He said, man, bump the pinks. What up, Professor X? What up, Dante? I ain't see you in a while. Dante, how your new year been? Right. They call the white guy a leader, right? So if Tom Brady throw a fit on the sideline, cursing, throwing tablets and stuff, he's seen as the leader. He's seen as the that's good. C Pen, what up? Yeah, so if Tom Brady, oh shoot, my bad, y'all. Yeah, hold on, let me fix this. All right, there we go. Right, when the white guy basically says what he does on the sideline, he wilding out, he throwing fits, he's seen a wide receiver or black quarterback seen as a cancer to their team. I don't get that at all. Why is it that they would compare Terrell Owens to Antonio Brown? Now, I'm not a fan of Terrell Owens. I'm not. I think he's very implosive. I thought certain situations he could have handled better. He didn't. My thing is this. Terrell Owens was never an Antonio Brown. Ever. Terrell Owens would not quit on his team when they need him the most. Terrell Owens would have antics, but it wasn't to the point. My thing is this. Terrell Owens was a great receiver. He's not in my top 10, but he's a great receiver. He's a Hall of Famer. To me, he should have been first ballot, not second ballot. But at the same time, when he basically goes off on the sideline, he's basically seen as a cancer, which I don't agree with. I love Tom Brady. To me, I feel he's the greatest quarterback ever. But his stuff that he does on the sideline, he needs to be called out for. Because if you're going to call Terrell Owens out for his antics, you got to call out him. If you're going to call Odell out for his antics, you got to call out Tom Brady. It just is what it is. You got to be fair. Right, Professor X. What up, Ryan Gilliam? Right, T.O. was a diva, but he never did what Antonio Brown did. Tom Brady just told Dennis Allen not too long ago, go F himself, when the Saints were shutting his ass down. Correct, C-Pen. They were shutting your ass down, Tom Brady, and you went over there and said, go F yourself. And I'm disappointed in Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal defended that behavior, which I knew he would, because he was the same guy. He would go on an interview mad because he didn't get a foul call, and he would curse on national TV. just some bumness. Tom Brady ought to get called out the same way. Terrell Owens was very passionate, but he's very implosive. I've always said that. He's very implosive. When he gets upset, he doesn't know how to channel that energy. He spreads it like a wildfire, and that affects the team because he has a strong personality. Now, Q Lee said, hell yeah, they both are headaches. What up? What up, big bro Q? Q said they both headaches. F. T.O. kept things on the field. Facts. T.O. kept things on the field. Tom Brady incidents, he got that skin. Yeah, he got the right skin tone. He got the right skin tone. No, Terrell Owens never, Terrell Owens, Daryl Clark, and shout out to my boy Derek Clark. He found my new page and he loves the new page. He loves the stuff over there. I hope the rest of you guys follow suit. I'm not going to tell you the name because I don't want them to mess with that page. That page is a work in progress. But yeah, Terrell Owens came from a small school. A small school. But the one thing Terrell Owens was a way better receiver than Antonio Brown. I'm sorry. Antonio Brown, as talented as he is, he never was Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens played in an era where Sean Taylor was knocking dudes out. Middle linebackers like Ray Lewis was knocking guys out, and Terrell Owens kept going across the middle. So I disagree with a lot of people trying to say Antonio Brown's the new Terrell Owens. That's not true. Terrell Owens, as much as I did not like him, Terrell Owens was a hard worker. He never quit. He never walked off the field of play during the game. Terrell Owens still stuck it out with his teammates. And his teammates he's had a lot of teammates come out and defend his behavior, which I commend them. But me, I don't like T.O. because, for instance, when the game is on the line, Terrell Owens did not make the catches to help us win the game. That's just facts. That's just facts. Now, this ain't a dig at Terrell Owens, but Antonio Brown has mental issues. And now the Bucs are talking about they're just going to suspend him. They're not going to really let him go. I would have let his ass go when he lied about taking the googly moogly. All he had to do was be straight up with it that he didn't take it. He still could have played. That's my problem with AB. AB should have been. I haven't liked AB since that incident in Pittsburgh when he did a Facebook Live and he did that to Mike Tomlin. He disrespected, and then everybody like Shannon Guzzler, not so sharp, and Skip Baseless tried to say Mike Tomlin condoned that. Mike Tomlin ain't condoned that. Mike Tomlin did not want to bring AB back. That was Pittsburgh management. Why doesn't management or the owners get any blame? Oh, I know why. Because they're places where you can't see them. On the gameplay, you don't see them. You see the players and you see the coaches. Mainly the head coach. The owners don't get the blame. That's how they stay rich. Did he ball out, Q? I felt Terrell Owens should never have played in the Super Bowl. I think the Eagles would have won the Super Bowl if T.O. didn't come back. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong, but hey, I'm just saying. Antonio Brown basically might become, he's basically just been suspended. He's not going to get kicked off the team, which to me is stupid. I would have been let that guy go. I would have let Antonio Brown go so fast, you wouldn't even have, it would have been a New York minute. It would have been a New York minute, I'd have let that boy go. That boy would have been gone, messing with me. Terrell Owens came back and played in the Super Bowl. I commend him, but to me, he just let the team down because it was too many targets. They just let him catch underneath routes. When he caught underneath routes, hey, that helped the Patriots out. He threw the rhythm off. We got 10 people in here, only 4 likes. Come on, hit that like button. Hit that like button. That Antonio Brown, he is nothing like Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens is a better receiver, a better blocker, and not only that, Terrell Owens caught the ball down the middle a lot. Antonio Brown don't be wanting that pressure. If this was the old days and you were allowed, Vontaze Burfict already done destroyed him and turned him into the guy we see today. So that's my thing. That's how I look at it. But my thing is this. Why every time a black receiver does his antics on the sideline, he's destroyed by the media? But yet, the black guy, the black receiver or quarterback go off, they're detrimental to their team. Why is that? That's all I want to know. Because I know y'all watch my stuff, Mr. Skip Baseless and Shannon Guzzler, not so sure. I know y'all watch it. Because y'all gave that flame to Big Ben. Talking about Big Ben all year. About how you guys give him a pass, and all of a sudden y'all want to bring up his allegations. That's all I'm saying. No, the Deshaun Watson thing started out as a civil suit. Big Ben thing was criminal. He could have did some time in jail. So what happened is they threw out the criminal charges. They came back, the women came back to sue him in civil court, and he paid them off quietly. Paid them off quietly. Listen, Antonio Brown should have gotten kicked off the team a long time ago. Tom Brady saved his career. Saved his career. Brought him to New England, then brought him to Tampa, and this is what he. But I told people, Antonio Brown has not been the same since Burfict knocked his ass out. He wasn't the same. He wasn't the same at all. Antonio Brown has never been Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens, for all his antics, he never acted like a buffoon. And Terrell Owens had to throw a shot at him. If you need me, I'm ready. My bad, y'all. Terrell Owens threw a shot at him. He said, yo, Tom, if you need me, I'm ready. I am ready to play. And I believe him. Yeah. T.O. is in shape. T.O. is in shape. But T.O. ain't the same as he used to be. He too old. But when T.O. was in his prime, T.O.'s prime was better than Antonio Brown's. Way better. What up, Matt Mizzle? Happy New Year, Matt Mizzle. And this is the problem. People are letting social media run everything. The Buccaneers should have released Antonio Brown. But because of the backlash, they're like, nah, we ain't gonna do it. I did a live on the AB thing. I did it the other night, Matt Mizzle. Go look at the video. It's called AB Apologist. I did a video on it already, a live stream. It was a very good show too. We talked about the real. But this is my thing. This is what I have a problem with. My problem is this. Why are they trying to compare Terrell Owens and AB? You see, they do this with us. They never do this with the pink folk. They never compare the pink folk when they act up. Excuse me. They never compare the pink folk. At all. They don't ever compare them. The pink folk have done so much dirt. They been on the sideline wilding out. They don't say nothing about it. They let it slide, which I don't understand. It's stupidity. It's like Terrell Owens and AB. They you know they were gonna bring it up, and they did it on Undisputed. Skip doing what white media does all the time, which is try to tear the black guy down, which he tries to tear Terrell down, trying to make it seem like Jason Witten was gonna fight Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens would have whooped Jason Witten ass. That's just point period blank. And he got mad and he trying to say, well, Terrell Owens accused Romo of how do I say, Romo was out here force feeding Witten, like he would get a ball to Witten all the time, which is the facts. He was. He was force feeding the ball to he had it, so he was right to call that BS out. But here's my thing. My thing is this. Terrell Owens is nothing like Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's thing is he has mental issues. Now, Terrell Owens, does he have mental issues? Yeah, he did. But it was never on the level of AB. AB has some form of CTE, I'm trying to tell you. AB has some form of CTE. This is allegedly, I think he does. Because how do you blow the Pittsburgh contract? Then you had another chance to play with the Raiders. You blew that money, and now you blew your money here. I was on the mark. Shout out to Cliff and Tracy. We were on the mark. We know you guys, if you got Facebook, type in OTM on the mark and go check out the live show with me, Cliff, and Tracy. I was on their show. They're the reasons that I got my first start. I got my first start doing this stuff because of them. Everybody want to say Carcino. No. Cliff and Tracy were the first ones to put me on their show, and they basically told me, HD, talk your it. And we had some disagreements, but it was a great show because you had three people who are very intelligent, who know the game and know the BS that follows behind. And I agree with my sister Tracy. Shout out to her. I agree with her. Is that Tiny, if he throws a fit, nobody get mad. Nobody talk about it. But if Odell or AB did it, they're going to throw them. Yeah. They let Tom Brady slide because he's white and then he won Super Bowls. But if Tom Brady didn't win those Super Bowls, they would blast him. And that's facts. But I'm so sick and tired of this comparison of AB and Terrell Owens. AB is never, he's not on, AB is like a top 20-some receiver or 30 all time. T.O. is in my top 15 of all time. He's in my top 15. He's not in my top 10, he's in my top 15. But this is what they do to us. This is what they do to us. They talk trash about us, but hey, everybody else slide. All the time. All the time. All the time, man. People slide. They know damn well AB ain't nothing like Terrell Owens, and Terrell is nothing like AB. Nothing like it. Now, talent-wise, Antonio Brown's raw, but I don't think Antonio Brown was better than Santonio Holmes. I think Santonio Holmes was better than him. I don't think AB was better than I don't think AB is better than Devontae Adams. But that's how I feel. You guys may see it differently. You guys may feel it's different. But not me. Not me. Not me. But not me. I don't believe that at all. The Eagles, the Buccaneers, we own the Eagles. We own y'all. We own y'all. We own the Eagles. The last time we played y'all, we beat y'all in Philly to go to our first Super Bowl and win. It was beautiful, too. It was beautiful. What's up, Sledge? I hope your mom's doing good. Happy New Year. I ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, Daryl Clark, we got y'all back in 03. I remember. Donovan threw the ball. Rondé Barber picked it. Ran it to the house. Super Bowl. AB is innocent. AB is a goddamn nutcase. And he need to go get his head looked at for CTE. Because that's his problem. AB need help. He need help. Okay, let's say AB was hurt. If AB was hurt, why would you act like a fool on the sideline? He didn't need to throw all his stuff off. AB could have gone over there. He could have just sat right there. AB got mad, threw a fit, threw his stuff. Yeah, the Bucks are a terrible organization, Sledge. But AB has not been the same since Vontaze Burfict hit him. He has a problem. His mental is messed up. AB should have sat on the sideline and just chilled. No, he wanted to throw a fit, just like a baby does, didn't get his way, and he left the field. There has been no player, I don't care how mad they were at the coach, they weren't going to do that. Yeah, the Bucks are racist, Burundi. They're in the South. But What does that got to do with AB abandoning his teammates? AB abandoned his teammates. He left his teammates out there by themselves. He did them dirty. AB has lost a whole lot of respect for me since he was in Pittsburgh. You guys keep giving this guy a pass. This is the problem. AB's going to continue doing stupid stuff. And then when he finally does something that is very detrimental, you guys are going to give him a pass. AB don't get no pass from me. I think he's a punk. I think he's a big crybaby, and I really think he has CTE. I think he needs to go get his head checked at and see what the results say. Now, if it comes down to he don't have CTE, then I've been proven right about him. He's a nutcase. And he is a nutcase. Antonio Brown did not need to do all that stuff that he did. Yeah, he got mental issues. He did not need to do all that stuff, dude. All he had to do was go talk to Tom. Tom runs that team. Bruce Arians can't do nothing if Tom don't sign off on it. That's a fact. He should have gone over there and said, Tom, they're trying to put me back in the game. My ankle messed up. I would go, but my ankle messed up. Tom would have said, you good. Fight another day. But you ran off the field doing all of this stuff. It's like, why? Where is Tom now? Tom is probably looking at film right now. Getting ready to play the last game of the season and then get ready for the playoffs. The Bucks rescinded. They're kicking him off the team, and he's basically now suspended. Me, look, I kept the same energy about AB. I don't like him. I believe Antonio Brown, I've said it from time to time. When he did what he did to Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh, sorry, I do not forgive him for that. He treated him like crap. They weren't wrong. They weren't wrong, Sledge. AB is wrong. AB problem is he doesn't have the right people around him. AB was in Pittsburgh. He did a Facebook Live. He did a Facebook Live from the locker room after they beat the Chiefs in a big game to take them to New England. Then they gave him his money. Now, I agree, Big Ben was wrong for what he said about him and Le'Veon Bell. I felt like Big Ben is a scumbag. I never liked the Big Ben either. I don't like him or AB. I thought both of them were scumbags. But it is what it is. He left Pittsburgh. He went to Oakland. And he basically had a chance to get 30 or 40 million. All he had to do was sit on the sideline. He complained about the helmet. He complained about the days that they were practicing. Then he got pissed off and cussed out Mike Mayock, called him a cracker. John Gruden, the guy who everybody says is a racist and all this, tried to keep AB on the team. AB on the team. AB called the man a cracker. When he did that, he was off the team. Mike Mayock basically said it's either me or him. And basically they chose Mike Mayock. Then he went to New England. Tom Brady saved his career, brought him to New England. Do you want to know what he did in New England? New England, he basically was going through a sexual assault case, which I don't think he was guilty. I think he was innocent because from hearing the case, they were lying on him. AB going to tweet talked bad about the woman, talked trash. Then he talked trash about the owner, Robert Kraft. When he did that, he got let go. They could have really used him that year. He went to Tampa. Tom Brady brought him into Tampa, had a good first year. They won the Super Bowl. This year, they got AB Fate taking the googly moogly. He should have been suspended for the season for that because he faked the card. I said that Crybaby Rogers should have got suspended 3 to 4 games because he lied and he didn't tell anybody the truth. But they only gave him 1 game because we know he the right skin tone. He white. So he gonna be able to get past that. Now, AB came back. If you said you got an injury, if your coach trying to put you in the game. Now, I agree with you, Sledge. I don't like Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians is a bitch. I do not like him. I've never liked him. I think he's overrated as an offensive coordinator, and he's definitely overrated as a coach. If you had a problem with him trying to put you in the game, all AB had to do was go talk to Tom. Just go talk to Tom. He could have went and told Tom, look, my ankle messed up, man. I can't go. He could have sat on the bench. He could have sat on the bench. They weren't going to kick him off or anything right then and there. He would just been on the bench. He going to throw his pads and do all this buffoonery. For what? It's like, why would you do that? You already know your team is down like 4 receivers. Mike Evans' hamstring ain't been right. I think he's soft personally. Godwin knee is gone, so he's out for the year. Everybody else had protocol or they were hurt. They're just now getting back. AB could have went there and could have sat down and chilled. AB has always thought about AB. Now, I don't know if that's him or I don't know if it's from that hit with Vontaze Burfict hit him, because when Vontaze hit him, he has never been the same. He's mentally not been there. He's doing a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense. I would have cut him too. So Tom basically knew. That's why you saying no one stepped in when Bruce motion cut, when Bruce motion whatever. Okay, even if he knew, Sledge, if Tom Brady knew, all AB had to do was sit his monkey ass on the damn bench. Sit your ass on the bench. That's it. You didn't have to do that extra stuff. AB doesn't understand that the NFL is probably the most racist league ever. They really don't like you already because you dark-skinned it. That's one. Second of all, you're very opinionated. They don't like that. And then 3, you would have got your money. Dog, he could have played the next game and got his money. He could have got his money in the next game. If you didn't get it that day, okay. But now he's trying to switch it to, oh, it's an ankle injury. First, everybody was saying it was about his money. Now everybody's saying, oh, well, he had an ankle injury. What is it? It's always something with Antonio damn Brown. Antonio Brown quit on his teammates. He quit. Man, I don't care what story Tampa made. I'm talking about what I see and what I've heard. If you were hurt, just sit on the bench. They can't say nothing. What they gonna do? They could try their best to put you in, but if you're hurt, you're hurt. There's nothing you could do. Antonio Brown is a head case. I don't believe him, Sledge. Well, we'll disagree. I don't believe him. I believe he's lying. I believe AB got mad because he wasn't getting the ball like that. He wasn't going to break his incentives. So he threw a fit, got mad, and he basically made it about him. He made it a spectacle like he did in Oakland, like he did in New England, like he did in Pittsburgh. He did the same thing to Mike Tomlin, did the same thing to the next coaches. I don't believe him. I believe Antonio Brown is a damn liar. I believe he just knows how he's lied so much, he just makes it seem like it's the truth. And I've been around people like that, where they lie so well, you don't even know if they're telling the truth or not. And I don't believe him. I believe AB is a big punk. I believe he should be out the league. I believe he's a waste of time. I believe he needs to go get his head checked for CTE to really see if his brain is okay. I really believe he has CTE because he's been making dumb decisions. Now, is Tampa Bay a racist organization? Sledge, everybody's racist. The Chicago Bears are racist. Everybody in the NFL is racist. Yes, they make it about agenda. But in this case, I do not agree. He made himself the story. He made himself the me guy. He is upset because he didn't get the ball enough and he didn't break his goal to get his incentives. I'm telling you. He needs to go get help. I know Tampa's racist. I lived in St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is right across from Tampa. So I know Tampa's racist, but Miami's racist, Jacksonville's racist, Houston's racist, Chicago's racist. All these teams are racist, Sledge. I don't believe him. I believe he's a liar, and I believe he's just using social media to basically cover up for his lies. That's what he's doing. Now, I will pray for him. I hope he gets better, and I hope he learns from this and he's able to play with somebody next year. But Antonio Brown is a cancer, dog. He's just a cancer. He doesn't know how to control his emotions. He's a guy who thinks about himself. He don't think about the team. He doesn't. He left all those 10 guys out there by themselves. Well, that's a lie. Chicago's worse. Chicago's organization is worse than Tampa, Sledge. You guys are very racist. Tampa's racist, but y'all are racist too. Well, Bo Jackson didn't go to Tampa, Sledge, because Tampa was trash. It wasn't about all that. Their team was trash. No, that's facts. Chicago, y'all organization is more racist than Tampa, bro. Y'all are very racist. How long did it take y'all to get a black quarterback? It took y'all now to get a black quarterback. We've had a black quarterback. We've had a couple of them. We had probably 2 or 3 black quarterbacks. We've had Freeman. We've had Sean King. We've had Jameis Winston. When did you guys have a black quarterback, Sledge? Justin Fields. That's when y'all got a black quarterback. Tampa had a black coach before y'all got a black coach. Before y'all got Lovey. Because y'all took Lovey from us. Lovey was the defensive coordinator, I believe. What's up, Love? He's stuck. His thing is Antonio Brown needs to go get his head checked. See if he has CTE. If he has CTE, then I got it. Tampa ruined Bo college eligibility to force him to sign, and he went to MLB. Well, I heard a different story, Sledge. Bo Jackson did not want to come to Tampa because Tampa sucked. We had the peach and the white colors. We had the little fake pirate on the helmet. It's a painter. It looks like a painter. That's why Bo didn't come, because they were trash. Tampa was the trash bag team. Us and the Saints probably had the worst organization like to start off in the career. Like the Saints were terrible and we were worse. So that's why Bo didn't come here, because our team was trash and the organization was trash. So he just said, bump it, I go to MLB. Then Al Davis came hollering at him and he went to Oakland. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, AB need help, but I don't believe anything AB says. AB to me is a liar. And I believe Antonio Brown's problem is he still has not learned and he still continues getting a pass. The fans are giving him a pass and people are giving him a pass. If this was Terrell Owens would have been crucified. He would have been crucified. However, Antonio Brown gets a pass. He gets a pass on all his antics. Terrell Owens, as much as I did not like him, Terrell Owens never did what the hell AB was doing. Terrell Owens never had off the field issues. Probably that one time when he almost committed suicide, I believe. I believe he took too many pills. His PR lady, which I believe he was sleeping with, basically said that he overdosed, called the police when I don't think she was supposed to. I don't think he overdosed. I just think that he probably just had some pills and he was sleeping longer than usual. And she just jumped the gun and called the police over there, which gave him a bad rap. Because when a black person has to deal with mental issues or something they're going through, oh, they get a pass. I mean, they get hated on. Yeah, T.O. wants to replace A.B. just for the playoffs. Terrell Owens need to sit his old ass down. He is old. No, sit down, T.O. Because if you come back, you get hit wrong, that could be your ass. That could be your life. Because they're not going to throw a flag to protect you because the league already don't like your ass. The NFL hate Terrell Owens so much, they made him wait to get in the Hall of Fame, which was a travesty. Terrell Owens is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't care what anybody say. He's not in my top 10 receivers, but he is a what I say? He is a Hall of Famer, first ballot. Yeah, those who AB love that he's surrounded by, they need their head checked. He needs to put people around him who actually cares about him as a person. He needs the right people. AB got people around him who condone his behavior, which I don't believe in. When you're playing on a team sport, it's a team sport. You gotta understand, it's not about you no more. It's not about you. The reason why I love Kobe Bryant. The reason I love Kobe is when Kobe retired, he said in his speech, God rest his soul, he said it was not about the championships. It wasn't about the good. It was about the down years. It was about the years that he played with talent that was never going to help him transgress. It wasn't going to help him transition into championships. But he stayed. He worked hard. He taught those guys. Look at where those guys are at now. Julius Randle is an all-star. He's awesome. He may not be the top echelon player, but he damn near there. He just has to work on staying in the post more. I think he shoots too many threes. Look at Jordan Clarkson. He won Sixth Man of the Year. He might win it again this year because he's been balling coming off the bench. I mean, look at the guys that have been on the teams that he was there with. D'Angelo Russell. Look, even when D'Angelo Russell's not hurt, Minnesota actually has a good team. Look at Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving just came back tonight. Shout out to Kyrie. He saved them to win the game. Kyrie's a leader. He's always hated on because he don't follow the agenda. Look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nobody's going to give him credit for that, but Kobe Bryant is the reason why Antetokounmpo is at the level he's at. Jason Tatum, even though Boston's been struggling because Tatum and Brown have flip-flopped being hurt or having the 1-9, look what happened. Yeah, you're right, Sledge. Everybody's not built the same. Yeah, DeRozan. Look at DeRozan. He chokes in the playoffs, but DeRozan during the regular season, DeRozan's probably one of the greatest players to ever play. Yeah, DeRozan balling during the regular season, but DeRozan always balled during the regular season, Sledge. DeRozan's only problem is in the playoffs. That's it. Other than that, DeRozan has had a great career. He's had a real good career. DeRozan is always balled. He's balled in Toronto. He balled in San Antonio. It's just when the playoffs start, when they need him for that bucket or they need him to handle business, he don't handle it. And it's not his fault. I mean, some people aren't built like that. You know. All these guys looked up to Kobe. All these guys loved Kobe. Kobe was the measuring stick because he played against Jordan. He played against Allen Iverson. He played against KG. He played against Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was his rival. They used to go at it all the time. Kobe, we saw Kobe come up from a kid all the way to a man. Like, we grew up with Kobe. I know I did because, I was born in the 80s. We grew up with Kobe. We remember Kobe when he had the bald head and was taking Brandy out. He was taking Brandy out to the dance and everything. So you already know, man, All right, we'll see, Sledge, man. You and Scoochie, I done told you and Scoochie, man, holla at me when the playoffs start. When the playoffs start and DeRozan is still balling like this in the playoffs, I will concede to you. But until then, hell no. He is still choked into me. He choked. I'm coughing now just saying his name. I'm coughing now saying his name. Kobe and Tim Duncan traded championships left and right. He said Bulls fans believe in the Frozen. Yeah, they believe in him. Until that time come when you need him to win the game, he gonna be like 5 for 100. Yeah, me and you, Sledge, we grew up with Kobe, man. We grew up watching Kobe. Facts, love. Shout out to Kobe Bean, man. Kobe was great. The thing I loved about Kobe was Kobe never made excuses. He never made excuses. He always took the blame. He never got mad. Like, he got mad, but Kobe always wanted to make his players better. Kobe always wanted to win championships. He didn't care about being the face of the league or whatever. Kobe wanted to win championships. He didn't care about stats. T-Mac lost. But T-Mac still tried to win. He just had some bad coaching and talent around him. What's Kyle doing these days? Kyle who, Sledge? Who you mean, Kyle? Kyle, what you mean, Kyle? Right. Kobe was open to learning from his mistakes. I'm waiting for my Lakers to get another guy like that right now. We have LeBron. Well, y'all stuck with LeBron. LeBron finna have his jersey retired there. Everything finna be helping him. But that's what make a great player to me is how do you play when the chips are down? How do you play when your season is terrible? How do you play when your season's not going the way you want it? Kobe always played with that fire, even when he knew his season was done, even when he knew they weren't going to win. It didn't matter. Kobe still went out there to play. Kobe was a dog, and a lot of these guys don't have dogs. But to recap what I'm talking about, oh man, Kyle Lowry used to choke too. But we'll see. But to recap, no, I do not think AB is Terrell Owens. I think Terrell Owens is better. And I didn't see Terrell Owens basically take it as far as AB did. And do I believe Bruce Arians tried to force AB in the game? Yeah, that sounds like some Bruce Arians crap. But even if he did, you never run out on your team, AB. You never run out on your team. That's the only problem I had. I don't like Bruce Arians, so if Bruce Arians said that, Bruce Arians is dead wrong for trying to force a player back in the game when he's injured. But other than that, I'm sorry. You do not run out on your team, AB. Ever. Never run out on your team, man. That's your brothers. That's your family out there. When you ran off the field, you let a lot of those guys down. Look, listen, Sledge. I don't care for AB or Bruce Arians. Both of them can go to hell. Both of them can go to hell, personally. AB, I don't know who lying or who what. I don't care. At the end of the day, AB should not have ran off the field, and he should never have ran out on his team. I don't like both of them. They both can go to hell. That's just me personally. If Bruce Arians was lying, I believe he was lying because Bruce Arians is a scumbag. AB, he's a scumbag too. But at the same time, you don't run out on your team. What's up, Strictly? You don't run off the field on your team. I don't care. I'm sorry. I do not give AB a pass for that. Family, I don't know, man. What do you mean family? Sledge, if we were on the same football team and you ran off the field, I'm punching your ass as soon as I get to the locker room. I'm going to knock your ass out. I'm dead serious. If I seen you run off the field and you left us out there, I don't care what the coach say. You are there for us. We're family. When you're on that field, we're family. When you're on that basketball court, we're family. If you run off that field, leaving your brothers out there, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. I'm sorry. I don't respect you no more. I don't respect anything about you. I'm sorry. AB has lost all. I never had respect for him. He lost even more respect. You don't run off the field on Terrell Owens. As much as he cried and complained, Terrell Owens never ran off the field and left his team there. Terrell Owens fought back to play in a Super Bowl just to be with his team. So I'm sorry. They are built different and they are not the same. And I just don't agree, man. I'm sorry. You got to stay on that field. I don't care what Bruce Arians told you. Bruce Arians ain't on the field with you. Oh, yeah, you my family too, Sledge. You right. But that's AB family, man. AB should have ran out on him. I won't run out on you either, Sledge. I'll never run out on you. You my family, boy. I would never run out on you. I'll never run out on anybody who my family. I'm loyal to the T. Yeah, Bruce is trash. I agree. Bruce Arians, I knew Bruce Arians was trash when he coached at Arizona. And then he coached at Pittsburgh. He always wants to be the star. He always wants to be the guy. He never can ever concede. He always wants to be the face. He wants to be that man. That's what he wants. Bruce Arians' problem is he always wants to be the celebrity coach. He never wants to just sit back and let his players get shine. He wants to get the shine. That's why last year, he said Bruce triggered his CT. He probably did. Because Tom Brady don't like him either. Because last year, I told y'all, Tom Brady cussed him out. Tom Brady cussed him out after that bye week. After that bye week, they had no more issues after that. Because Tom Brady had to let Bruce Arians know, I won with you, and I say I won without you. What's up, King Magnus, man? Happy New Year, King Magnus. What up, Uncle Leon? Uncle Leon, Uncle Leon calls my show the Ghetto Show. He call it the Ghetto ESPN. That is so hilarious to me. Horace Hill. Horace Hill, that is my uncle. That is my guy. We both have the birthday in September, and we are close as hell. That's my guy there. Uncle Leon has always believed in me. He's always believed in me. He's always bigged me up. Even if we don't talk for a while, he's always bigged me up. He always makes sure that I'm straight. You know, he's always been in my corner making sure I'm good. And that's why I love my uncle to death. I love my Uncle Leon to death. Yeah, Tom. Look, like I said, I don't like neither of them, Sledge. That's why I told you, if Bruce Arians said that, cool. I believe Bruce Arians is a liar, and I believe AB is a liar. They both liars. I don't like neither one. I can't stand neither one. He said if T.O. come back, I'm taking that weekend off work. Goddamn, the NFL is the best showbiz. It is. The NFL is the best. Is the best. Man, I don't love AB. But yeah, man. I'm about to get some more work done. Thank you guys for coming by. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. Make sure if you're new, subscribe. If you love what you hear, you could go to the description box, hit the link to the Cash App, and you basically get to my Cash App. You could donate $1 or you could donate $1,000,000. Thank you guys, man. Y'all have a great day. And we out. Deezy.